Windsor Park earlier this evening when a near-capacity crowd had assembled in spite of the rain for the soccer showpiece of the year, the George Best Testimonial. And in the dressing room, alongside some of the game's biggest names and best-known faces, the main attraction is getting ready.
Well, relieved that it's... I'll just be glad to get out. As soon as the kick-off, it's all the hard work's done, you know, all the boys are here. And it's just going out now and enjoying it, and hopefully the fans will be the same. As I say, the hard part, all the little worries and the little problems, they're all behind us now, and we've ended up with two tremendous squads, and it's just going to be a good night, you know.
And an amazing sight here at Windsor Park. Everyone on their feet to welcome the main attraction. Well, here's the George Best lineup, and some great names, both past and present here. Jennings, the West German, Paul Breitner. From Holland, there's Rudi Krol. From England, Dave Watson, Emlyn Hughes. Add to that, Brady, Henderson, McAvenny, Michael O'Neill, and guess who's wearing number 11? Looking at the international 11, more top names. From the past, Johan, Neeskens and Johnny Rep, both of Holland. From the present, there's Ossie Ardiles, Roy Aitken, the Celtic and Scotland captain, Trevor Francis from Queen's Park Rangers and England, and some Northern Ireland names here, Alan McKnight, Alan McDonald, Colin Clark and David McCreary. And two Linfield players, Darren Coyle and George O'Boyle. It'll be quite a night for those two young men. So we get underway with the George Best 11 side, wearing the green striped shirts, playing from left to right. The international 11 in the red and white shirts. A superb occasion. Sadly, the weather hasn't matched up, but the pitch in immaculate condition. I assume the game will be fairly easy paced in these opening stages. Great ball from Brady. Not a great touch. First touch for George Best. This really is the biggest crowd we've seen at Windsor Park since the Pat Jennings testimonial in December 1986. George scored a goal that night, George Best. I wonder if the script tonight includes a goal from the man himself. George O'Boyle. Nice skills from lame Brady. McAvenny finds Brady. Michael O'Neill. Best is wide and plenty of space. This is what the fans want. Good ball, in goes McAvenny. It's not away yet, it is now. So the first corner kick of the game to the George Best 11. The right foot. O'Neill puts it back in. And that's Ardiles. O'Neill running out of space, a chance for the international 11 to break. This is Colin Clark. Plenty of men in the middle. Trying to barge his way through, a chance, and a goal! He can't believe it. Roy Aitken, Celtic and Scotland, puts the international 11 one up. Willie Henderson. Chris Hutton. Henderson, but robbed, little McCreary. McCreary again. Darren Coyle to bring it away for the international 11. Trevor Francis. Ardiles. Still Ardiles. Francis. Lovely chip onside. Clark, they're queuing up in the middle. Number 9 is Rep. Should have done better. Johnny Rep, 42 caps for Holland, played in 2 World Cup finals. It was a good cross when it was delivered. Found himself in plenty of space, the chest down, but the shot didn't measure up. Paul Breitner, former West German captain. It's Alan McDonald finding Ardiles. Ardiles putting plenty into the game so far. Here's Clark. Still Clark. They're in the middle. Ardiles just can't find the space. It's with O'Boyle. Francis. Still Francis. The left foot. And he finished perfectly. Great goal from Trevor Francis. Lovely skill here. Pulls it inside onto the left foot. And the man who's been transferred 3 times for £1 million finished in style. George Best finds Willie Henderson. Brady. Henderson. Best is wide. Henderson. Brady. The left foot. But not troubling Alan McKnight. But a really gifted midfielder is Liam Brady. Spent much of his career in Italy, of course. It was a good build-up, ending up with Brady. Always likes to favour that left foot, but it didn't happen for him this time. Ardiles and Francis should catch this. Ardiles, Clark, will he try one? He might now. Lovely dummy. Is it 3-0? It's not. And here's George. And you heard the buzz come up again there. Lays it inside. Brady. Breitner. Best. First time. Henderson. Plenty of green shirts in the middle. That's Rudi Krol pushing forward. Brady. The space this time. And the left foot straight and true. Lovely play from Liam Brady. Krol set it up. There's the skill, the control, and there's the finish. Alan McKnight, no chance. But here come the Reds again. Trevor Francis. Just too high for George O'Boyle. Rep. Krol in the way. Ardiles. Nice cool play from Dave Watson. Best. The rain still pouring down here. The umbrella's up, but the crowd enjoying this. Lovely open football. O'Neill. McAvenny. Still McAvenny! I was going to say great goalkeeping, but it's crept over the line. And smiles from Frank McAvenny. It's 2-2. O'Neill found the space. Good ball inside. It bounced up. McKnight almost got it, but it rolls tantalizingly over the line. 2-2. So some 17 minutes gone, and we've had 4 goals. It's all square at 2 apiece. O'Boyle makes the run. Dave Watson lets him go. Some people, of course, were against the idea of this testimonial, but this crowd, the response for the tickets would suggest many more were for it. People here tonight for this game from America, from Canada. The ticket applications, well, they came from every corner of the British Isles. Such is the reputation of George Best. In fact, Ulster Television had requests from many European television stations for pictures of this game. George Best, a name well known in Europe, and he really did put the name of Northern Ireland soccer on the map. O'Neill, but just cut offside. Ossie Ardiles. And here's a chance for George O'Boyle to make a name for himself. And he does. Lovely goal by the Linfield youngster. Big occasion for him tonight. And he wasn't found to be wanting there. Great ball through. Kept his head. Drew Jennings. And that's good finishing. Brady for the George Best 11. To his Republic of Ireland teammate, Chris Houghton. The man himself finds Michael O'Neill. Houghton. Best. O'Neill. Brady in the middle. McAvenny in the middle. It's much too long for all of them, though, and that's Trevor Francis tidying up. Colin Clark. O'Boyle. Clark got in the way there. That ball intended for little Ardiles. Here's another little man. He's got it. Willie Henderson. Living these days in Spain, little Willie. Best. The crowd would just love a piece of magic from this man. Henderson. Brady. Breitner. Loves to push forward. Paul Breitner. Well off the target that time. George doing some running repairs to a bootlace. But he's ready now if Michael O'Neill can get this ball towards the red goal mouth. Here's Breitner again. Best. Tries it. Oh! Took a deflection and almost crept past Alan McKnight. Smiles from George Best. Almost the biggest cheer of the night coming up there. Had a bit of space. Tried his luck. Took the deflection. There you see it. But well done, Alan McKnight. Michael O'Neill. Lovely ball. Henderson. Talking to the crowd. Had to go back for it. Now we got a bit of skill. They'd like to draw level, though. Best. That's Aiken in the way. O'Boyle. Francis. And that was Aiken on the run. And he wasn't too far away from being in the clear. Captain of Celtic and Scotland. Captain Celtic to a League and Cup double last season, of course. Brady. Henderson. His touch lets him down on this occasion. Francis finds Colin Clark. All the way across to Darren Coyle. Johnny Rep. Trevor Francis. Lovely chip, and just over. Lovely skills from Trevor Francis. He enjoyed that. There's the skill. Saw Jennings off the line slightly, but just inches away. McAvenny for the best 11. And here's Best in full flight. Cuts inside. Confronted by McCreary. Looked to curl it. Still Best. Breitner. Is it 3-3? It is. And he's worked hard for that, Paul Breitner. Lovely skill, under the right foot, and no chance for Alan McKnight. Francis, and there's a great goal. And I think it's Colin Clark. It is. The smile says it all. Tremendous strike from the Northern Ireland man. Best. Plenty of red shirts, still Best. Turning, twisting, the chip, but pushed away by Alan McKnight. A little bit of magic from the wee man. So lovely skills then from Georgie. Tries the corner. Up they go, and the Reds getting it away. Or do they? Yes, they do. George O'Boyle. Ardiles. Francis, but well held by Big Pat Jennings. Another roar comes up for George Best. His team trailing 4-3. A little bit of tricky there just a few minutes ago, but this time straight at McKnight. Johnny Rep. Clark with acres of space almost. Trevor Francis. Darren Coyle. Francis. Emlyn Hughes had turned away from that one, but he got it cleared. Best. Finds the other little man, Willie Henderson. Looking for help. Finds it in Best. Emlyn Hughes pushes forward. Michael O'Neill. The green shirts looking for an equaliser, of course, just before half-time. It might come. Rudi Krol. Good effort. Good effort from the big Dutchman. Here's Brady. The left foot, the chip, and it's for each. And that is brilliant. Things are easier, of course, in a testimonial game, but that is sheer class from Liam Brady. George O'Boyle, surrounded by green shirts, but doing well. Here's Ardiles. Neeskens finds Francis. Ardiles. That was McAvenny back helping. Best. Rudi Krol pushing forward. Henderson. McAvenny in the middle, but he's just offside. We're now into injury time in this first half. It's been slow paced, but it's been very entertaining. There goes the whistle now. I was saying it's been slow paced, but it's been very entertaining. The crowd showing their appreciation. No shortage of skill, no shortage of goals. And a big night, of course, for George Best. Flaws, as we all know, but football fans really want superstar, legend, all-time great. They all fit the little man there. He was the jewel in the crown in British and European soccer in the 60s. The gem had flaws, as we all know, but football fans really want to remember the good times. Welcome back then to Windsor Park for the second half of this testimonial game. Let me remind you of the scoreline. Plenty of goals. The best 11, 4. They're wearing the green shirts. The international 11 in the red shirts, 4. Darren Coyle for Linfield. Ossie Ardiles. He seems to have covered every inch of this pitch tonight. Still with Ardiles. But that's back to George Dunlop, one of the changes in the second half. And the man who's come off, Pat Jennings, is beside me now in the commentary box. Pat, how did you enjoy the first half?
I enjoyed it well, Jackie, apart from the goals. I've seen them as well.
There were a couple of good goals, though.
Yeah, smashing goals, yeah. Both sides, I mean, there's been good goals, good for the supporters to watch tonight.
It's been great stuff. And what about this man, George Best? You remember him so well.
He's in great shape. I mean, he's lost nearly 23 pounds, I think, from the last time I seen him or played him there at the end of April. And, I mean, it goes without saying what a great player he's been over the years. And it's just nice to see so many people turn out and paying a tribute to him tonight.
Here's little Ardiles, but he's offside. And it was straight at Dunlop anyhow. The main attraction tonight, George Best. Here's Breitner pushing forward again, has already scored 1 goal tonight. Best to Henderson. I think the crowd like Little Willie. Here's Brady. Best, lovely chip. Great save, but what beautiful skills from George Best. I did wonder if the script tonight would include a goal. He can still score 1, but he was oh so close then. Look at that for skill. The shot, but good goalkeeping again from McKnight. Michael O'Neill, young man with a big future at international level as Michael O'Neill. Chris Houghton gives it away though to David McCreary. Nice to see David McCreary fit again. He was telling me he's played in 6 pre-season friendlies with Newcastle United, and the groin strain, which forced him out at the end of last season, has completely cleared up. Here's Best, but denied again by McKnight. Searching for the goal, but it is proving elusive. Best McCreary. McCreary winning so far. Did well. Good touch from McMurdo. Trevor Francis. George O'Boyle gives it to Clark. Plenty of red shirts forward, but offside. McMurdo complaining. I think his touch let him down as well. Long ball from Best, finds Emlyn Hughes. Brady, lovely ball. Kasky just not reading it. Darren Coyle of Linfield. Clark. Chris Hutton gives it to Breitner. Beats Best. Space for O'Neill. Kasky in the middle, McCoy in the middle. Here's Best. Is this it? It's not. Kasky to bring it forward again. Best. Twisting, turning. Still Best. Lovely ball. McCoy. Well blocked again by Alan McKnight. And Pat Jennings, I think your successor, he's not doing too badly, is he?
Yeah, he's done very well. This is the first opportunity, really, I've had to say, and I'm very impressed. He's done well tonight.
He certainly has, and it's still 4-4. McMurdo finds Clark. Trevor Francis. The Reds with plenty of shirts forward. Ardiles. And the corner kick goes to the international 11. Francis, good skill. Clark, the low cross, but well held by Dunlop. Breitner gives it away to Trevor Francis. He in turn gives it straight back to George Dunlop. Michael O'Neill. Liam Brady. Nice ball to O'Neill. They're queuing up in the middle. It's away by McDonald. Hughes to Brady. This is big Rudi Krol. Best. The left foot, the right foot, still Best. But in the end it comes to nothing, but the crowd enjoyed that. Lovely close skills from the little fella. Long ball and Clark is onside, but well read by George Dunlop. Dave Watson finds Krol. McCoy. Best, yet again. Finds the space, just inches away. Good effort again from Best. I have the feeling that Alan McKnight may have been onside there. Twisted and turned. There it was, and McKnight could only watch it. Dave Watson giving the throw in to the international 11. Ardiles. Clark. Johnny Rep. McDonald. Falls for Trevor Francis. They're all getting in each other's way. And a chance for the Greens to break forward with Liam Brady. Kasky making a run. Emlyn Hughes, has he the pace? Gives it to Best. Hughes again. McCoy tries to place it, and he does it beautifully. Raymond McCoy from Coleraine puts the George Best 11 one goal in front. The left foot, and beautifully placed. Big night for Raymond McCoy, and he'll certainly have been pleased with that. So the international 11, who were 2 goals up in the opening stages, now find themselves trailing by 5 goals to 4. Not that the score is important in a testimonial, but you do find that players, they never lose the competitive edge or the urge to win. Here's Paul Breitner. Best. The crowd urging him on. That looks like a very good ball. McCoy. Brady looking for a hat-trick. Best against Darren Coyle. Heads for the line. Looked for the chip, but Alan McKnight equal to it. Watson leaves it for Krol to McCoy, who's just put his side 1 goal in front. Rudi Krol. Best again. Tries the chip. That's what we've waited for. And look at the size of that smile. And he couldn't have scored a better one. Lane Brady scored with a chip in the first half, but that equals or betters it. Looked up. Beautiful skills, and McKnight just cut off his line and just listened to the crowd. If you were writing the script, that just had to be included. So that's brought the crowd to life. Half an hour gone of the second half. We've had to wait 75 minutes, but it was certainly well worth waiting for. And Pat Jennings, I think memories of the past there.
He'll be happy about that one. He started off on the wing in the last half hour. He hasn't left the penalty spot. I've never seen him have so many shots in a match.
Here come the Greens again. But no trouble for Alan McKnight. In fact, Pat, we've seen hundreds of times, and I'm sure you've seen it and don't like to see it, but I remember the day he chipped you very nicely.
Yeah, well, he's chipped everybody in his time.
6-4 for the Greens. Can Trevor Francis pull something back here for the Reds? O'Boyle. Plenty of green shirts back, though. Can't find a way through. Here's Johnny Rep, playing deeper in the second half. O'Boyle. But too many green shirts. Brady, O'Neill, onside. This fella can finish. 13 goals last season for Newcastle United. Not getting one this time, though. Emlyn Hughes. Breitner. Still Breitner. Good effort. He's already scored tonight, Paul Breitner, and wasn't far away again. Johnny Rep for the international 11. Trevor Francis. Best. A bit of trickery. Just couldn't find Raymond McCoy. McDonald leaves it to little Ossie Ardiles. Ardiles, he saw Colin Clark set off in the run, but they had to pull back because of the offside trap. Chris Hutton. Brady, best against his manager winning. A chance for the Reds. Francis. Still Francis. A good chip and a good save. One Linfield man denying another. Quickly. Brady finds Breitner. Best trying to make his way up this wing. He must be feeling the pace a bit. Just look at that, lovely skill. Not this time. But he twisted, he turned. I think he's breathing heavily now, Pat.
I think Michael O'Neill was hoping that he was going to get up and squared to him there.
Well, as George Best has said many times, he's frustrated many teammates by not releasing the ball at the right time. Here's Emlyn Hughes. Best flicks it up, left foot this time. Brady, but offside. Chris Hutton. So 10 minutes left. 10 goals we've had. The best 11, 6. The international 11, 4. The biggest talking point of the night. We've had a few good goals, but we had a great one from the main man, George Best. Johnny Rep finds Aiken. Francis. Aiken going through, scored the first goal of the night. He's got plenty to aim at, and that's, would you believe it, Bill McMurdo. It was a good goal. Plenty of time for Roy Aiken. Sizes up the situation. Dunlop, no chance with the chip. And McMurdo, well, he didn't miss it, did he? McCoy. Here's Brady. McCoy makes the run, with Darren Coyle in the way, and gives it to Johnny Rep. Coyle finds Ardiles. And once again, plenty of red shirts forward. Ardiles with another chance. McCoy in the way, and he finds Emlyn Hughes, who's pushed forward. Perhaps Emlyn's looking for a goal as well. Good crossfield ball from Best. Breitner has to check back and gives it to Krol. Brady. Here's Hughes. McCoy. A good chip. Could have fallen for O'Neill. Almost did. Johnny Rep. Aiken pointing, but just offside. Paul Breitner. Breitner again. Still Breitner. Emlyn Hughes, is it his turn? It's not. Holds his head. I don't think it was that wide, Emlyn. Francis to Rep, to Francis. Are we looking at an equaliser here? Colin Clark. Aiken. Tries to guide one. Almost made it. Big tough player is Roy Aiken. Dunlop gave it straight to Trevor Francis. And it's 6-6. Trevor Francis lays it in, and that's just reward for little Ossie Ardiles. So 6-6, but here come the Greens. Do we have another goal? We haven't. "12 goals, 6 apiece. 13, not this time, a penalty kick. Now, I think there may be some protests about that. But referee Donnelly had no hesitation. I wonder who'll take it. I think it might just be the number 11. The 13th goal of the game. It is. It may not have been a penalty incident. There will be arguments raging about that for many years to come. But there was no doubting the execution. Superb. With just under 4 minutes left, he must be feeling tired now. In fact, the referee has called a halt. He may have thought the players were feeling the pace. My watch may be wrong, but the game is over. 7-6 for the George Best 11. The score doesn't really matter. It's been a feast of football. We've had a capacity crowd, and it's been a great tribute to one of the greatest players the world has ever seen. It's been a marvellous night for him, Pat Jennings.
Yes, delighted. Fantastic turnout, both player-wise and supporters. Great night.
And the supporters have really enjoyed it. The players have enjoyed it. And it is great to see so many great players, both past and present, coming to Belfast to pay tribute to that man there. Well, George, best the end of the big night. Your side have won the game. Let me take you back to the start. What about the welcome?
Oh, phenomenal. I mean, it was just... I expected a good way, but you can't. I mean, you can't explain it. You know, the crowd were fabulous. You know, it's pouring down with rain, and they're standing here as if they didn't have a care in the world. Absolutely phenomenal.
They were wanting you to score, and eventually you did. What about the chip?
Yeah, I thought it was never going to go in. Alan McKnight was brilliant. He was pulling them out from all over the place. At first, I was pleased with it. I mean, I just spotted him off his line. I thought, well, I'll go for it. And I think the second one might have been a bit contrived. But
I think there'll be arguments about the decision.
Yes, I think if it was a World Cup final, it might have been a bit of a fuss. But I'm pleased with the first one. And the crowd saw some fantastic goals. I mean, a couple of great goals. Liam Brady scored a great goal. Clarkey stuck one in, fabulous. And, you know, they showed how the game should be played. Just a great night all around. I couldn't have planned it better. Brilliant.
And then at the end, what a send-off you got.
Yeah, even more special. You know, the welcome was tremendous, but the whole thing, you're running around with my little fella there. And he said to me, he said, "I'm nervous, Dad." I said, "You're nervous? How do you think I feel?" Just a great finish, yeah, terrific.
And the best boots, are they put away now?
I don't know. To be quite honest, it would seem a shame for me to come back and play here again, because that was special. It really was. I'll maybe play abroad in a few exhibitions and charity games, but that would be the nice one to finish off in Belfast.
Rudi Krol from Holland, you've played against George Best at international level. How did you and the Dutch players regard him as a player?
Well, I think we regard him and remind him as one of the biggest in the world. What he showed the people and what he showed his tonight, that he still has a view on football. I think all the youngsters must look very, very long to George Best to keep him in his mind and arrive what he has showed. Then everybody will be happy in England and in the whole world, because that we are missing now on the fields with personal quality like George Best, personal players with his quality that we are missing on the field on the moment.
Liam Brady, you missed playing against George Best when he was at his peak, but how do you remember him as a player?
Well, one of the greatest players in the world at the time. In the top three, Pelé, Cruyff and Best. It's debatable who was the best.
But he wasn't a bad player.
He was in that category there, and you can't ask for any better than that. Tremendous footballer.
So the end of a really special football occasion here at Windsor Park in Belfast tonight. The George Best testimonial. The final scoreline, George Best 11, they won by 7-6. The score is not important. The capacity crowd came here tonight to pay tribute to one of the best players the world has ever seen. We hope you've enjoyed the highlights from all of us at Windsor Park. It's good night.